Amanda. I'm going to read your energetic signature. So when I went into your energy field, I saw a rhinoceros, and in shamanism, rhinoceri are representative of being very grounded and stable and secure. They do, however, have a little bit of a hard time seeing clearly, perceiving, and so they use a lot of their intuitive abilities, which is representative of you as well. Not necessarily having trouble seeing with your physical eyes, but you rely a lot more on your empathic abilities, sensing what is underneath what people are saying or how they're feeling, and maybe they're not expressing that with their words. You also listen to your higher awareness and let it lead the way. And anytime that we have a power animal come up like this, I recommend doing some type of meditation. You can find them on YouTube. Just type in Rhino spirit animal. And we can have multitudes of spirit animals. Sometimes they're totem ones that have been with us through this whole entire incarnation. And then we have others that come forward to help us during specific chapters. To me, the rhino spirit for you is more like a totem animal because this represents a lot of your core personality. And the rhino was telling me that you serve as a rock in other people's lives. You're very grounded, even though you may not feel that way, because a lot of us don't, right? With the chaotic energies and just how our lives have traversed. But other people see you as a grounder in their lives. Now, in saying that, I don't know if you've seen where rhinoceros will have these little birds that jump all over them and clean off the bugs. So when I was speaking to this rhinoceros, I saw this little bird and it got on the ground and it was hopping all around the rhino. And I was like, hey, what are you doing? And the bird was saying, I'm trying to get him to move. And I said, oh, okay. And the rhino was just stuck where he was at. And so your higher self was saying that sometimes that is representative of you, of that you get kind of in your own comfortability zone. Maybe there's some fears on jumping out into the unknown, or maybe feeling like we don't have enough confidence or self-esteem or the right tools or the resources. So we kind of feel stuck oftentimes and not sure what steps to take forward, which is great that the rhino is coming in because rhinoceros are also good with helping us push through obstacles. Sometimes that's the obstacle of self, okay, getting in our own way. So higher self just wanted to come in and remind you that life is about movement and change and fluidity, and that we need to embrace these different seasons that are coming into our life. Now, rhinos also have very tough skin, okay? And I'm going to be honest with you, Amanda, you're a little bit more difficult to read, and I'll tell you why, and it's actually a good thing, okay? So you have a lot of walls and guards up. And one of the reasons is because you've been hurt a lot in life. Okay, I can see that per your energy field. And so you have learned how to really listen to your intuition and your discernment, how not to be treated unfairly, that you are deserving and worthy of respect. And you know, when we have been hurt in this way, a lot of our tendencies are to people please and mask and shrink ourselves. And these walls and guards that you have implemented and put in place are a safety measure to make sure that you are able to stay at this stable homeostasis point, which is great. We love that. But then on the other side of that, sometimes it can keep people out that are the people that we do need in our life. Like our soul tribe members, if we are running everybody through the filter lens of, oh, this is somebody that could potentially hurt me, then we're not going to be a frequency match for the people who love us unconditionally. Okay, and are going to hype us up and be our best cheerleaders, and who really do understand us on a deep soul cellular level. And so higher self just wanted to come in and remind, like, we don't have to use those filter lenses, okay, for every single person. And your higher self was saying that because you have learned, though, how to hold really good shields and how to be a strong fortitude, that is what the rhino said, okay? One of the gifts that you have is helping empaths learn how to hold good interpersonal boundaries and energetic boundaries with others and with self, okay? So interpersonal boundaries are the way that you connect with other people. and then like your family members and your friends, and you know, just the way that you vibe with one another. Okay. And then energetic boundaries is not taking on other people's thoughts, feelings, and emotions, because that is a tendency of empaths and light workers. And if you do not have a good handle on your chakras and your auric field and your energy field as a whole, your body will start to interpret everybody's stuff as your own, and that can cause a lot of anxiety and depression and overstimulation. And per your energy field, I've seen that you have really worked on that and gotten a lot better of like, I don't have to take that stuff on. Okay. So your higher self is saying that if you want to go down a path where you are more specifically helping people, like more intentionally with these things, you'd be really good at it. And one of the ways that I implemented that into my coaching practice, because that was a gift of mine as well, is to listen to a lot of other empath and light workers, spiritual mentors, teachers talk about energetic and interpersonal boundaries, because it really helps showcase how naturally gifted you are in this area of like, oh yeah, I know all these things. But listening to somebody else project that and teach that, instead of you looking through a student lens, because at one time, you know, we're all students, but now you are able to do it from a teacher lens of, oh, this is how they are presenting this information. How would I want to present this to others? And you can do it professionally if you want to, like I do, or you can utilize this type of work in just your personal life with your family members or your friends or your coworkers, and imparting wisdom and knowledge to them. I'm not sure if you work with deities, but a great person to research would be Joan of Arc. She is a protector of the light workers, and she's also about truth and strength and fortitude and shielding and staying on the path that is in the highest alignment, okay, and helping with collective consciousness shifts. And so when I was speaking to her, she said that she would love to be on your team if you would like her to be, okay. So you can do some meditations or research about her. Now, when I finally got deeper into your energy field, past all the barriers, I found a different timeline version of you. I don't like to call them past lives because they're all happening at once. But you were a man in a different timeline who, this is way back in the day, way back, okay, before modern medicine. And he actually tripped on some stairs, right? But he tripped on some stairs and he broke his leg, and then he got an infection that was really bad. And whoever it wasn't a doctor, but whatever, a medicine person at that time, thought that his leg was going to have to be amputated. And he said, no, absolutely not. He said, I will heal myself. And through sheer willpower and determination, he cleared up his infection and healed his leg. Like, it was giving very much, I don't know if you watched Dr. Joe Dispenza talking about how you can quantum heal yourself, but he was able to do that. And the reason that he is coming forward is because you have similar personality traits. Your higher self said, when people tell you that you can't do something, you're going to figure it out. And you have the ability to teach others how to hold that willpower and determination with them as well. She said you have the ability to teach others what it means to never give up in the pursuit of your joy and happiness. And I want to thank you so much for letting me read for you, and I hope you have a super magical day.